YouTube! Come on, y'all. It's the return. It's the return of the Mac. No, I'm back. No, I can't guarantee every day like videos and stuff like that. But I gotta give y'all the content. I gotta give y'all the content because it's what y'all deserve. I mean, come on now. Uh, but yeah, this is the return. I haven't played basically any 2K since the last video. Like you see, I'm level 12 right there. I haven't played any 2K to be honest. Like it's been a game here, a game there. It's been sporadic. Like it's really been like one game at a time for the past like month. And it's just it's just going through the life, going through the motions. A lot of stuff going on, health wise, family wise, business wise. It's a lot to go, a lot going on. Trying to figure out what I want to do, man. I really years ago when I really started playing 2K a lot. Like I really imagined that I was gonna be a professional and playing the professional NBA 2K league, but that didn't pan out, and it's kind of like a, kind of like a crossroads where I'm like, damn, like this is kind of over, ain't it? I don't know, but either way, I still got this. I still love the game of 2K. I still love, I put too much time in. Let it go. Anybody who's been here to this channel before, any of y'all that are already subscribed and seen the videos, I've probably talked about this enough. But yeah, it's just how I feel. Um, yeah, for the most part, I've been playing MLB quite a bit. Uh, it's outside of like the couple games I play here and there on 2K. I've been playing a lot of quick game on 2K. So I might have to give y'all some of those videos. But yeah, I felt like it was time. I was about to go to sleep, and I was like, it's time I give y'all a video, regardless. Like I just had to. But yeah, so we're going for the jump ball. It's a fresh game. I just jumped in the wreck on the guard. I ran my drills quickly and said, "Come on, it's time to go." And man, I really loaded up with a bunch of goons on my team. These boys came out doing some crazy business. They look like Ben Gordon on the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Look like Kobe Bryant in his prime. It's disrespectful to say the both in the sentence, but Ben Gordon was a six man of the year. He averaged 20 a game at one point. He was that man. Look at that. Daddy, I'm back. I these dudes out that I was playing with are goons, dude. Like they were really shot makers, facilitators. These guys were different breed of player out here. But yeah, this whole video is just a point of discussing, like, it's kind of a discussion of, well, where do we want to go from here? Like, are y'all open to seeing MLB videos? Are y'all open to seeing streams of me playing other games and stuff like that? I want to try to find a happy medium. I want to find, figure out the schedule, like, get into a schedule of, like, videos here, videos there, like, trying to figure that out and streaming. I do be on the game. So maybe, I mean, if y'all don't mind, like, if I'm on the game and I just stream whatever, that's cool. If y'all just mess with me, rock with me like that. Um, but yeah, man, it's like no matter how much of another game I played, I realized I was like, man, this going out and hooping is a thing, man. Summertime too, we're gonna have to go out to the parks and play some ball again, get back into game shape. But yeah, it's kind of crazy feeling. I'm back, like back for some videos. I just kind of like I'm running out of some ideas a little bit. I think, but most of the videos just come out of pure just playing the game. I think so. I just gotta get back into playing the game as much as I used to. Like this is probably the least amount of 2K this past month that I've played. We got bang, the first bucket back. There it is. I'm facilitating, but I'm scoring that thing too. Right back to the old, just good old thing, man. But yeah, like this past month's been the least amount of 2K I've played in probably since 2K18, 2K17. Like bucket, good pass, the kick out for the three. Look at that. Looking like the Boston Celtics versus the Bucks right now. They just driving and kicking the ball out for the three. That's really what that series gonna come down to, huh? All right, now that I talked about myself a little. Let's get into the playoffs. What do y'all think about the playoffs so far? We don't got LeBron in there, KD's out. This is really the playoffs. I think like I don't like looking at things in a negative manner. So I flip it over. I flip it over. I flip it over. I look at the other side of the equation. let's be positive about it. Let's look at the positive things. You know, it's tough. There's no LeBron, there's no Doms, but we're really building new stars this year. We started to do that last year with Booker and the Suns and Giannis and the Bucks, and you know, injuries have played a big factor in the NBA these past couple years. But we really got to look at is like John Morant's making a star. Luca finally won a series, even though they're getting pummeled right now by the Suns because like he don't play much defense and it just doesn't look good. The typical stuff with teams that just fall short. Um, they're just missing a little piece or two, a little defense, a little grittiness. But yeah, you know, I just think it's the coming of the new age basically. And look, I'm unselfish, fast break, bang. You know, we're getting everybody out of there. 25-3. This looks like what the last Boston versus Milwaukee game looked like. I can't wait to watch the game tomorrow. I think it's Saturday, and yeah, that's gonna be a good game. UFC, great UFC fights on that night too, and the Bucks game's gonna be on. Man, it's gonna be a good one. Uh, this Bucks Celtics series, you can't. That's the beauty of the playoffs too, and it's kind of like it frustrates us a little bit. Is that it's a 7-game series, and we always overreact. Everybody as the fans, to we always overreact to every single game. The Bucks went out there, they looked dominant, they looked controlling. Uh, Even though the Celtics forced a bunch of turnovers, the Bucks still controlled the game throughout. Giannis didn't shoot well game one. He didn't shoot one game two either. He didn't shoot well. I mean, the first half he was like 1 for 12 at one point basically. So like, but yeah, that game one, the Bucks were firmly in control, even though with all the turnovers, all the sloppy play, and they did their thing. They stole a game in Boston. Game two, all Boston. Kind of what I was thinking was gonna happen this series a little bit, like early on. I was like, but I kind of seen, you know, it's basketball. Teams figure things out a little bit, so it's gonna be more competitive than I originally thought. I was like, seems like the Eastern Suns that could really like mix it up, and they're just well rounded. But the fact that they really showed that just great team play and they dominated the Bucks like that without Marcus Smart, who I think we all thought was like, damn, like they could go down 2-0 in this series, it could be over. But they went out there and dominated, you know. The role players play phenomenal. They made 23s after attempting like 50 the game before, like. So, you know, I don't think much changed really in that game too. I just felt like Celtics were making shots. They played great defense. Celtics just made a lot of shots that game. They wrote Grant Williams is shooting the ball crazy this playoffs. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like that's the series I'm gonna harp on though. Is like I'm gonna keep talking about that is because that's really the series. You know, the Warriors Grizzlies is it's pretty interesting. Ja's making it interesting. You know, I actually believe in the Grizzlies way more than a lot of people, but you know, obviously, I think I'm one of those old school believers in the thing of you gotta. It's just the typical stuff. Yeah, you gotta lose before you win, type of thing. But it's you know it's. I mean, in sports history, it tends to be true. You don't just come out and dominate right away as soon as y'all get good. But I mean, even the Celtics have gone through those struggles. Fade away, bang. But yeah, Game 3 is gonna be interesting. You know what they say about when you play at home, when your teams play at home in the playoffs, your role players tend to play a lot better than they do on the road. So what I'm gonna keep my eye on in that Celtics Bucks series for the Game 3 on Saturday is, how's Grant Williams shooting the ball? How are these how's Pritchard shooting? How is Derek White playing? Just seeing how the role players are responding, what kind of energy they're playing with. That's what I'm really looking to see, because it's gonna be very interesting. It's just you saw two teams, you saw both teams controlled the game in each game respectfully, and it's just I mean that the Celtics were just dominant in game 2, but like I said, wow, what a move by the Millie man. It's just like I don't want to overreact. People tend to overreact now. They're like, Boston, this is what we expected. Boston's gonna clean them up without Middleton, especially. Which I like that Boston and Milwaukee are playing this well, because look at that shot. To me, these are the two clear most dominant teams. The Heat are the 1 seed respectfully. They earned that. They play well. They play hard. They got a bunch of physical players on that team. But I just think there's just something they're missing. Like, I just feel like they're missing consistent scoring. They're missing that guy to go to down the stretch, and the guy that's gonna be like, I think Butler answers the call in the clutch. He knocks down shots. Like, he shoots like 23% from 3 the last 3 years. But You know, I feel like in the clutch he knocks down some big shots, stuff like that. But I just feel like consistency over 7 games, possible 7 games. I just don't see them beating Boston or Milwaukee. But that could just be me. I don't know. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know who y'all think is gonna win the East. Even with this Middleton injury, he might come back if the series goes late, like 6 games, 7 games. He'll probably be back. You know, let me know who y'all think is gonna take the East. If y'all think Miami can beat those teams. And who y'all got coming out of the West as well? Like, what y'all guys' finals prediction? What's the finals you want to see, and what's the finals you think's gonna happen? Because there's two different things, obviously. Like I'm rooting for the Grizzlies to dominate. I'm rooting for the Grizzlies, but then also another part of me is saying, man, I'd like to see Curry and them really make a push. You know, it's very interesting. The NBA playoffs, you know, like I said, we gotta accept change. I feel like we can get stuck in, like, obviously we're used to LeBron dominating the league for 19 years, basically, essentially. Like, he made the finals how many years in a row? He's shown he is the guy. And this is coming from somebody that hated on LeBron when he came out into the league. Like, I was one of those guys. I was like, man, he ain't cut for it. Old school mentality, you know, he don't got it. But really think about it though. Like, how many players, athletes ever had that much pressure? The chosen one, the phenom, all this stuff. He was supposed to be this, that, and absolutely lived up to it. You don't see these dudes that he's the next greatest of all time and lives up to it. Like this dude was gassed up to be just unstoppable, and he lived up to it, and he kept getting better throughout the years, and he's still, you know, he's consistent. And that's like, I think it was like maybe the finals he won in Cleveland when he came back was like, I think that's when I really started to respect him. Like, well, really become a fan of his, I'll say. When I saw how he was playing in Miami and saw him starting to knock down the jump shot consistently, and like I was like, okay, he's that guy. I can't deny he's that good. Even though he went to play with a big three, I was like, he's got it. LeBron's got it. And I mean, obviously, I always knew he was good, but I wanted to hate on it. But you know, that's something I gotta tell people all the time is like, we gotta appreciate the greatness, man. Let's not, like, as much as Giannis doesn't have a bag of tricks or nothing like that, and he just runs to the hoop. You know, we gotta appreciate the greatness, man. We do. At the end of the day, it's a generational player. We're not gonna see a 7-footer running around like this, hitting a little spin move to the bucket. Like, listen, man, it's crazy. Like Luka, Ja, Jason Tatum, Giannis. Like, the league's in good hands, and it's gonna get real interesting over these next few years. I like when the league's like this. But yeah, we're gonna stay with it. We're gonna stay with it. I'm a Bulls fan. Happy to see we won one game. I actually predicted we'd win one. You know, some people thought that was probably the most lopsided series of them all. But it's the thing with the Bulls that I've seen growing up is that we, like, when we're in a series we're not supposed to win, and this is from like early years. We had Kirk Heinrich, Ben Gordon. This is like before Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah. Like, the year Miami won the championship in 06, I went and watched one of the playoff games. The year it was Wade's third year in the league, they won the championship. We went to a playoff game. Bulls lost 4-1 that series. I went to the one game we won. I'd like to look back and see specifically. It's probably Ben Gordon going nutty, boy. Like, but I'll tell you what though, I ain't gonna lie. After they busted our ass that season, they won the finals. The next season, we came back. Luol Deng, we swept them, I believe, and Luol Deng averaged like 30 a game. Come on, man. Yeah, this year I knew we didn't have enough to win. We weren't healthy enough. We didn't have enough games. You know, to be honest, like, you know, some people want to be like Bucks haters, or some people just want to like OD support the Bulls and think like, if we was healthy, you know, we could have beat them. Maybe we win another game. We probably win that game 1. We should have started up 2-0 for sure, but I don't think that changes much. I think the Vucevic thing, you know, it's a cool little fit. It's fun for 2K where you could space the floor like that. But real life, like, if you're just missing that defense, it's just a tough matchup, especially versus Giannis. Especially when Middleton went down, they came out the 3 big man lineup. It was just too much for the team to deal with. But I just think this Bucks team is interesting, man. If you let them get out of this Celtics series alive, and Middleton's back, they found a lineup they like now. Cause think about this now. When they had Middleton, they didn't never run the triple big man lineup. Think about it. They could run Holiday, Middleton, Portis, Lopez, Giannis. That's a sick lineup. Lopez is great around the paint. He's not even athletic or nothing. He's slow as hell, but he has great timing when defending shots at the rim and blocking shots. And then you got Giannis and Portis, who both move very well on their feet for like 6'10", 6'11 guys. They move very well. Portis is a very quick player. Don't even get me started with it. As a Bulls fan, when Bobby Portis slipped us in the draft, I watched 1 year of college basketball ever where I watched college basketball games, and I was an Arkansas fan. I watched Bobby Portis play with Michael Qualls in Arkansas. I was like, damn. And then Bobby Portis was supposed to be a lottery pick. He fell out. I said, come on, Bobby. Like, he was doing his thing in garbage time minutes when we gave him some reps. And the whole punching Nico thing, and then he goes to the Bucks, and I was happy for him. He won a championship. You know, he's the type of player teams need. And the thing is, he came in the league as a OG, back to the basket, post you up. He had a little face-up game a little bit in the midi, but he had a mid-range game with a lot of post game. And I liked that. I was like, okay, old school. And he really developed the jumper fast. Like, he had good touch, but when he came out, like, the fact that he's shooting like 40+% from three now is like crazy. Like, he really shoots the ball really well. Like, every time you can't leave him open at all. He's really consistent. He knocks it down. But this Bucks team's fun, man. It's a fun team, and if you let them get out of this round, they have a new lineup they can run, and it's just exciting. Like, this Boston versus Bucks series, getting right back to it. It's the one. It's the series that we're all looking at. You know, it's two great teams, probably the two best teams in the East, in my opinion. And like, the fact that Middleton's not out there and the Bucks are still gonna make it interesting. It's a testament to the type of players they've put on their team. Yeah, man. Like I said, let me know who you got in the finals, who you got winning the finals, and who you as a fan would want to see in the finals and want to see win. You know, everybody's got reasons, stuff like that. Let me see this quickly. Well, I got a lot going on right now. It's late at night, early in the morning actually at this point. Stuff a lot going on though. I got the Photoshop going, trying to make this little BS thumbnail, little homage to some great players, man. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I got the Photoshop going, I got the video going, I'm commentating over it. I got a movie on, like, so if you hear little blank spots, that's me, like, bullshitting kind of. But yeah, y'all just comment, man. Just let me know what y'all want to see and stuff like that, cause like I said, I'm kind of running low on ideas at times. It's kind of getting late in the year, 2K. Like, for the most part, most of my involvement with 2K right now is like just kind of watching and breaking down professional NBA 2K League games and just watching stuff. Y'all give that a watch though. When they play 5v5 especially, like the 3v3 is like, I'm a big fan of NBA 2K League and I can't really fathom watching the 3v3. But the 5v5, man, it's fun to watch. Even though it's like a pick and roll heavy thing, it's not as much team orientated as the rec can be, where we move around, have some motion offense. It's still cool, man. It's still cool. Those guys are the best of the best. Like, I've played with a lot of them, played against a lot of them, beaten a lot of them. Like it's all good, man. Like, it's just cool seeing all my dudes that are like my brothers that I met over the game play and enjoy this thing and get to play professionally. Like, imagine getting paid to play 2K. Like, come on, man. And my bad if I said it's late, I got on. I'm willing myself to really push out this video for y'all and just have a conversation. Usually I try to project my voice and change my tone a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I realize like 20 minutes into this now that I'm probably like super monotone and super just like, usually I'm not, usually I'd be I'd be jittering and stuff, like commentating over this and be crazy excited and stuff. Right now, you know, I just respect. I had to get y'all a video. I had to get y'all a video, man. And like I said, it's not like I want to have a conversation. I feel like I'm talking to y'all right now. Like, I feel like we're having a conversation. Y'all talking back to me right now. No bullshit. Uh, oh my goodness. Like this team, if y'all been watching the game while listening to me, y'all seen my teammates were goons this game. Like they were shooting step backs, bitty bap bap, like doing it all. They're getting busy out there. Um, Man, it's like what else to cover though? You know, it's been a lot in this past month. Jokic won MVP. I believe he won MVP, didn't he? Most improved player controversy, kind of with like Jordan Poole. You know, a lot to think about. But yeah, for real, like y'all just let me know in the comments as well. Like y'all down to watch me like if I stream other games. 'Cause I don't know if I'd really want to stream much rec to be honest with y'all. Possible. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely do that like certain days of the week. But for the most part, like when I'm on just chilling and playing the game, I'm down to stream if y'all are down to just watch what I'm playing. So it's like, you know, I'll be playing these new games. I'll be seeing these like this game called like Blood Hunt. You run around. It's like a new battle royale game. MLB. Y'all just let me know what y'all into. But yeah, I mean, most of y'all follow because y'all want to see 2K content. That's what I'm gonna give. That's what I'm, you know, that's gonna be the primary base of this channel. Now, I just want to see when it gets kind of later in the year with the 2K cycle. It's like tough, you know. It's kind of tough. And most of the time, like at this time of year when I didn't make the professional league, I'd be playing in tournaments and stuff, and I have probably a lot of competitive content for you. But you know, if I really get into playing the game again, like super heavy, like grinding like I used to. Grinding like I used to. Like I said, I'm at a crossroads with it. Like I just can't tell like whether I really want to, because I don't like competing and playing competitively for cash and stuff like that if I'm not like locked. I'm not passionate about like the game I'm playing. Look at that, I'm just looking around trying to get my big involved. Get up there, dog. Yeah. That guy Global. That's a cool name. That man Global. It's yeah, man. I mean, it's a good game to come back to right here. Like I said, I've been playing one game at a time with maybe a buddy of mine here and there. You know, I've had some of y'all hit me up on Twitter. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the love. I mean, when I get the streams going and stuff, you know, I'm definitely gonna be hitting y'all up to play, and feel free to reach out. I don't be putting the same time in that I used to. It's tough. I really loved this game, and I just felt like I didn't get out of it what I thought I deserved at a certain time. That's why I'm trying to put the time in on this YouTube though, because you know, I wish I would have been doing this for years. I wish I would have been able to be a fan years back. But yeah, it's, you know, there's different starting points, and like I said, you got to look at it a different way. Oh, look at that blitz. And it's the tough, you know, I gotta look at it a certain way. Like I said, I gotta flip it over and look at it at the other side and understand what it's about. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's the new beginnings, man. I gotta keep pushing with this. Y'all have shown tremendous amount of love, like hitting 500 subscribers. I was like looking at the channel, yo. I was looking at the channel, and I was like, damn, I could put a poll out now. I put the poll out the other day. If y'all didn't see that, put a poll out just about like who you had in the Bucks Celtics game 2, and I realized I could put comments out. And this is something I've been looking for the whole time, is like to be able to put, because I know popular channels I follow, they put out posts, they put out just like paragraph or something like what's going on, update, this, that. I was like, why don't I got that? And I never thought about researching it. I was just like, I don't know, maybe you gotta be partnered to get that. Look at this. Pew! Off the glass. Stupid. I got the ball a little late there. Oh shit, I'm just going up. Feed the man a block, forget about it. Yeah, I realized 500 subscribers lets you put out polls and posts and stuff like that. I was like, wow, that's crazy. It kind of made me rethink everything. I never thought about quitting at all, but I just kind of got stuck in the spot. I got this horror movie on. I gotta pause it quickly. I don't know. I don't know if y'all would have heard that while I was talking. I had a horror movie on. The girl got jump scared. Started screaming and shit. I don't want nobody screaming in the background like, yo, I think I'm crazy. Yeah, I don't even know why. I got Netflix on. I got the Photoshop. I'm clicking around. I'm looking at the game a little bit. Just kind of chitter chattering, you know. Um, yeah, man. Just seeing like the tremendous amount of support y'all showed. Because what happened when the first video blew up, the how to play point guard in the rec video, I put it out probably months before it blew up. It really like took off, and blow up is like what 10K views for me. Yeah, it's huge for me. All right, it blew up for me. Like I was in Vegas at the time. Like I don't never really leave where I live. Like go out the state really. But this was I was at a big time 2K. I was at a big time 2K event. Played great out there. Like I was hooping. I was doing my thing. But yeah, I was at a 2K event, and I think maybe I was having a couple drinks one night, maybe playing some poker at the table. And I went back to the room and I looked at the video. And I didn't even have YouTube Studio at the time because I didn't even like. I don't even think. I forgot. I don't even think I was taking it serious at the point. I just wanted to put out a video. I thought it was a great idea. I'd always put out a video every 6 months or some shit, like basically nothing. And I put that video out. I just thought it was a great idea. That was the first time, like with YouTube, that I was like, it just dawned on me. I was like, this is a great idea. Why don't I just do this? Why don't I put this video out and see how it happens? Months, nothing. I'm in Vegas, and then I think I just go look at my YouTube channel, or I got like an email or something about my video hitting a marker or something, or like a milestone for myself. I was like, damn, it hit. Why has it got so many views all of a sudden? Like, and just, it was a lot of y'all just like, I popped up on y'all feed and on y'all recommended and took off from there. You know, at that time I probably had, this is months back, maybe February, January. At that time it was like, yeah, it was definitely January, end of January. At that time it was like, I got 20 subscribers, maybe 19, and we're at 500 now. So it's really like, those are the things I gotta look at, is like, y'all shows tremendous support, and I still see the followers coming in. Even this past 3-4 weeks I've been slacking. I haven't put out the content, you know, whatever excuses I can make, like, because at the end of the day it is an excuse regardless of what I say. You know, I have had problems going on and all this type of stuff I got going on, but I could make a video. I gotta get myself back on this game and start hooping again. Simple as that. Especially for y'all, man. Like, you know, I just rethink to myself. I'm like, I really thought I was gonna be professional on this. So now I'm like, damn, man. Like, I put in 4 or 5 years really labbing the game, trying to be the best. It just didn't pay off. Like, I've played in quick game tournaments, won lots of money. Played in prime tournaments, won lots of money. Like, and I just really thought I was gonna be professional. It didn't happen. I'm like just stunned. I'm like, damn. But you know what I'm gonna do, man? Maybe I'm gonna get back out there and start competing again, man. Y'all want to see some competitive videos? See me out there, see how I do against the best again? Fuck it, man. Get back out there, get in tune. Maybe live stream some stuff. Maybe it'd be fun for y'all. You know, they started putting out these overnight tourneys where they start at like 8 o'clock and they play till 4 in the morning, damn near, if you're winning. So, oh my goodness. That dude at Millie was balling the whole game. Shout out to this team, 100%. Like, if y'all from this team and y'all was in this video, you know, subscribe up, like, you know, let me know, because y'all was hooping. I don't lie, Millie was hooping. The center was doing his thing. He had like 8 blocks, I think. Everybody was shooting the thing. Everybody was shooting the ball. Yeah, man, it's just kind of like a crossroads I'm at. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do with myself. Like, work jobs here and there, done this, done that. I think, like, now I'm just at a point where I'm like, what am I really gonna do with myself? This is full transparency with y'all. Like, that's what this video is about. But, you know, I had to give y'all a game you could watch, have some deep convo, talk about the playoffs, just chat a little bit. That's what it's about. You know, I'm gonna try to get my boy, you know, I got boys that hit me up to play the game. We'll try to get the games going again, jump shot roulette, whatever it is, and we'll try to get this stuff pumping out. You know, show love to the videos, keep showing love. You know, I seen the video AD on the cover of the glitch build, doing great. Like, y'all pumped it up to like 1.5K, which is the best any video's done in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So Definitely super dope. If you're new to the channel, you know, leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Subscribe, 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 man. I got goals. I got aspirations for this stuff. Let's do it, man. I'm back. The return is real, and just continue showing love, y'all. I'm gonna show love back. Y'all be easy, and for sure, see you in the next video.